Have you ever found yourself wondering, why am I doing everything right, yet still feeling worse? You walk every day, eat your meals on time, and stay away from indulgences, and yet, one morning, your knees ache more than usual. You climb the stairs slower. You feel sleepy during the day. It's almost like your body is whispering that something is changing, something you don't fully understand. If that sounds familiar, please know this. You're not alone. I see this story repeat in my clinic time and time again, especially among men over 70. They come in frustrated, sometimes even scared. "Doc," they say, "I'm walking daily for years. I thought that was enough, and once upon a time, it was. But after 70, your body starts to change in subtle ways. Ways that demand not more effort, but smarter effort." That's why in today's message, I want to gently but firmly change your perspective. Walking is still important, but it's no longer the holy grail. In fact, after 70, it may even work against you unless it's balanced with two powerful habits that matter even more: targeted nutrition, regular mental engagement. This are not fancy concepts, but they are life-saving, energy-boosting, and emotionally grounding when done right. I'll walk you through how your body shifts after 70, why your current walking routine might be hurting you more than helping, and what exactly you should focus on instead. But before we begin, let me ask, where are you reading from? What time is it right now? Leave a comment below, because your story matters here. And if this article opens your eyes in even one small way, please consider following the channel. Every week, I share natural, heartfelt, and science-backed advice just like this, because you deserve clarity, not confusion. Let's begin this journey not just toward health, but toward wiser aging. Part 1. Why walking isn't always enough. After 70, for most of your life, you've been told that walking is the ultimate health habit. And to be clear, it still is, in many ways. A brisk walk improves blood circulation, lubricates joints, regulates digestion, and helps you sleep better at night. It tones your legs, stabilizes your posture, and gets you outside in the fresh air. But after the age of 70, your body is different. The joints are no longer as resilient. The cartilage that cushions your knees has quietly thinned out over the decades. Your spine doesn't align the way it used to. Even your muscles lose mass more quickly and less consciously protected. So the same walking routine that served you beautifully at 60 may now be overworking your aging frame. The danger lies not in the act of walking itself, but in how it's done. Many elders still hold tightly to the idea of 10,000 steps a day. But did you know that this number was never designed for seniors? It originated from studies done on young adults in Japan, not from geriatric research. For someone in their 70s or beyond, this target can be excessive and even harmful, especially on hard ground or with poor posture. Too much walking can lead to increased joint pain, especially in the knees and hips, lower back stiffness, and postural strain, chronic fatigue that affects daytime alertness, elevated risk of falls due to overuse or muscle imbalance. Even worse, when pain becomes part of your daily life, your motivation dips, which leads to inactivity, which accelerates decline. This is the silent spiral I see too often. Instead, the better approach is moderation, aiming for 6,000 to 8,000 steps per day, based on how your knees, back, and energy respond. On tougher days, even less is okay. Your goal is not to rack up steps like a badge of honor. Your goal is to move with comfort, awareness, and benefit. Posture matters just as much. Keep your back straight, your chest open, and avoid walking with your hands behind your back. This limits arm circulation and throws off balance. Also, avoid sudden stops during your walk. They can trigger dizziness, especially if you're on blood pressure medication. In short, yes to walking, no to overdoing it, yes to form and mindfulness. Part 2. The first key shift: prioritize protein-rich, anti-inflammatory nutrition. At 70 and beyond, your digestion changes. The stomach secretes fewer enzymes. The intestines absorb nutrients less efficiently. Muscle mass starts to decline unless it's specifically maintained. This is why so many older adults feel tired, even when they eat regularly. The solution? Nourishment, not just calories. Let's start with protein, the silent guardian of your muscles, your immune system, and your recovery rate. If you're not getting enough high-quality protein every day, your body will lose muscle mass rapidly, weakening your posture, joints, and ability to recover from illness. Good protein sources for Indian seniors include moong dal eggs, if tolerated, low-fat paneer milk, or curd fish, especially oily fish like sardines. You don't need large quantities, but you need regularity. A little protein at every meal goes a long way in maintaining strength and stamina. Next, focus on micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals that support heart function, bone health, and brain clarity. Fill your plate with green leafy vegetables like spinach, methi, seasonal fruits like guava, pomegranate, papaya, whole grains, jawar, bajra, healthy fats, a handful of almonds, walnuts, or flax seeds, and yes, it's time to reduce salt and sugar gently but firmly. Switch from fried snacks to roasted options. Use spices like turmeric, garlic, cumin, and ginger to keep food flavorful without damaging your arteries. Finally, stay hydrated. Dehydration is one of the most underdiagnosed causes of fatigue, confusion, and constipation in elderly men. Sip warm water, herbal teas, or thin buttermilk throughout the day. Avoid excess caffeine or sugary sodas, they burden your kidneys. When you eat right, you walk lighter, sleep deeper, and feel more alert. It's not a diet, it's daily medicine. Part 3. The second key shift: keep your brain awake and your heart engaged. A question I often ask my patients after 70. What are you looking forward to tomorrow? If the answer is, I don't know, or nothing really, we have a problem. You see, the brain needs stimulation just as much as the body. Without it, neurons slow down, memory fades, attention wanders, emotional resilience weakens, and, over time, even digestion and sleep suffer. But the good news? Cognitive decline is not inevitable. Your brain is plastic, it can grow and adapt even in your 80s. You just have to use it deliberately. Try reading the newspaper aloud each morning, writing in a journal, or recording your thoughts, learning a new verse, bhajan, or language phrase, solving small puzzles, riddles, or Sudoku, practicing an instrument, even just 15 minutes a day. You don't need to master anything. What matters is consistency and curiosity. And don't underestimate the power of social connection. Isolation in old age is as dangerous as smoking. It raises your risk of dementia, depression, and heart disease. That's why I urge every senior to talk to neighbors, play games with grandchildren, attend a satsang, temple group, or community event, volunteer. Even if only once a month, small connection per day can lift your spirit in ways that even medication can't. Think of it this way: nutrition feeds the body, connection feeds the soul, engagement feeds the mind. Together, they are the real triangle of healthy aging. Conclusion: smarter aging starts today, not someday. If you've made it this far, I want to leave you with this. Old age is not an ending. It is not the fading out of your best years. It is, in truth, the awakening of a deeper life. One that no longer rushes. One that listens more. One that matters. After 70, you don't need to walk more. You need to walk wisely. You don't need to eat less. You need to eat smarter. You don't need to keep busy. You need to stay connected to your mind, your people, and your purpose. I say this not just as a doctor, but as someone who has walked alongside hundreds of men navigating this chapter. And I can promise you, the change begins not in your legs, but in your outlook. So ask yourself today, what is one thing my body or mind has been trying to tell me, but I've ignored? Now, how can I gently respond to that voice? Leave a comment. Share your story. Let's grow together in this community of care and clarity. And if this message helped, please subscribe to the channel so you never miss our next health tip made especially for you. You're not alone. You're not fading. You're just beginning a wiser walk, one step, one smile, one choice at a time. Yours in health. Dr. James Rowen, urologist and elder health advocate.